What if I told you that life after 50 is more than just creating a new chapter in your life? It's about making choices, intentional choices about the experience you have, the people in your life, and the things that you do. I'm going to ask you right now, what kind of life do you want to have for yourself right now? Hi, thanks for stopping by Aging Out Loud with Stacy. I'm Stacy and I'm Aging Out Loud, and I hope you are too. But if you aren't, join the community and I promise you will be aging out loud as well. Today we are talking about curating a beautiful life for yourself. And what does that mean? It means, it doesn't mean that it's a life of perfection. It doesn't mean that you have a life without problems. And it's not about spending a lot of money. It's about making intentional choices to choose joy and to choose peace. And you get those things by making things happen for yourself that you love to do. So first, let's first start talking about making a beautiful life for yourself. How do you get there? And we're going to talk about curating the people in your life. So I do have a card so I won't forget my thoughts. Let's talk about curating the people in your life. Everyone does not get to have access to you if they're bringing you chaos and stress. I have a family member that I love dearly, but she no longer has access to me. Because when I allow her access, she brings all of her chaos and all of the turbulence that's in her life into my life. And that is not a life that I have chosen for myself. I've tried very hard to guide her, direct her, to do all those things, but that's not what she chooses to do. So I had to, at first, I limited access, and that still didn't work. I had to completely turn off the access, and that's okay. There are some family members, you may have friends that you may need to do that. That's not being harsh. That is protecting you, and it's okay to protect you. You don't have to accept every invitation. Sometimes you can say no. Not to everything, because you want people to come to things that you have, your dinner parties, your get-togethers. But sometimes you're not up to doing something. It's okay to say no. I have a daughter who is in her late 20s, and when I was in my 20s, I was all over the place too. And she's always invited me to go somewhere. I go most of the time, but there are times I'm like, no. And she gets upset. She's like, Mom, you're not doing anything. I said, you think I'm not doing anything. But me being on this couch just watching Hallmark or whatever other movie I choose to watch, I am restoring my body, I am restoring my mind, and I'm restoring my spirit. So you have to be okay with saying no to people. And that's okay. They just have to get over it. The next thing is curating your environment. Your environment affects the way that you feel. So you have to put things in your environment that makes you feel good. I have plants all over my house. Most of them are not alive, but I do love florals. I try to get bouquets in my house every 7 to 10 days. I have them all over. I put them in my living room. I put them in my office. I have fake plants everywhere. They make me feel happy. They're visually appealing to me. So if you like books, have books in your home. If you collect, different items, have them out so you see them every day. That's curating a beautiful environment for yourself, and that's part of your creating a beautiful life for yourself. Having things around you that make you feel good. That's extremely important. Now let's talk about curating your time. One of the things about getting older, the good things about getting older, we really understand the importance of time because we have limited time. So we want to do things, right, that create times where we are doing fun things, things that bring us happiness, things that bring us joy. If you are saying constantly, I don't have time for this, or I don't have time to do that, or I don't have time to go here, I want you to evaluate what you are doing. We make time for things that are important. And it's okay. We all have responsibilities. I have responsibilities as well. But you need to make time for things that bring you joy and bring you happiness. I have considered several times about looking at a higher position at my company where I would be making a lot more money. But what I noted is that I would be getting off work later. I would be going to meetings all day long. And then probably, when I should be leaving work, that's when I'm starting to do the things I needed to do. I don't want to be up to 1 a.m. sending out emails. The money will be great, but my quality of life would change. I would no longer have the time to do the things. In this chapter of my life, maybe when I was younger, I would have pursued it, but being divorced and having a daughter, I wanted to be present for her, so I didn't pursue, moving up too much in my career. I'm just right, just where I am now. I have a great salary, pays my mortgage, I can save money. I'm okay because right now in my life, the things that I do that bring me joy and happiness are more important than making more money. They really are. Let's talk about curating your appearance. Again, about getting older, we don't really care what people think about us. I want you to do what makes you feel good. If you want to do Botox, do Botox. If you want a tummy tuck, do tummy tuck. You want to cut your hair, do it. If you want to wear extensions, do it. If you want to change your hairstyle, you do what makes you feel good. And don't worry about what other people are thinking about you. For one, I work from home full time, and so I am wearing shorts or just sweats or whatever. So when I go out, I love putting on makeup, and I love, the earrings. And sometimes people say to me, why are you so dressed up? I don't feel I'm dressed up. I feel I'm just who I am, how I like to express myself. If you're not comfortable with it, that's you, but this is how I want to dress. And I'm okay with that. You be okay with what you do, and I will be okay with what I do. So let's talk about curating experiences. Do you want to start a new job? Do you want to start a business? Look at me. I am starting YouTube. I just started. This is my second video. And it's something I've been wanting to do. And I tell you, it was a gentleman that I was dating, and I had told him I was thinking about doing YouTube. He was so negative. Why do you want to do it? You're too old, and blah, blah, blah. I mean, it doesn't make sense. I cut him off because I'm looking for someone to support me. And then I found out later on he was thinking about creating a YouTube channel for himself and how to fix cars or whatever else. I mean, it's just crazy. So you need to look at what you want to do. Do you want to travel? Guys, I have never been a solo traveler at all. I was married, and then I would travel with my daughter, and then the people I was dating, I traveled. Now I'm not partnered, and it's a little scary for me because I'm a very much a gregarious person. And so I have planned sometime this fall, I haven't seen the ocean. I love to see the ocean. It's my place of inspiration. I'm going to drive. It's about 4.5 hours and do a couple days by myself. And then I also am planning to do an international trip sometime next year by myself. And so think about what you want to do. Think about things you've been thinking about, places you've been thinking about going. Let's not wait until the fear is gone before we try new things, because guess what? The fear is never going to leave. And so I have decided for myself, I used to swim when I was a kid. and I had a traumatic experience where I almost drowned. And I have tried several times to do private lessons, and something always pulled me back. Well, that's on my list also too. By the end of the year, I'm going to take private lessons again because I got to get the courage again. But the fear is not going away. And when I'm 80, I need to have some kind of activities, and I want swimming to be one of them. And so I'm getting the courage to do something that is very frightening to me. And I want you also to think about things you want to do. If you're fearful about things, just jump. Just trust and believe. Because God did not give us the spirit of fear. So remember those things. And that's what I have to keep telling myself as well. And I want you to curate what no longer belongs. If you've been feeling guilty about something, release it. You are not the same person. If you allowed somebody to do something to you, mistreat you, don't beat yourself up for it. Let that go. You can be the person that you want to be. You have permission to become somebody new. You don't have to always be the person that you used to be. And sometimes people try to hang on to the person that you used to be, and they're jealous of the person that you want to become because it's something within themselves. They don't want to let you go. But sometimes if those people don't support you, you might have to let them go. You can be someone new. It's okay. I'm not much of a risk taker. That probably will never change. But if I said right now, I want to be a risk taker, that's something I choose to do. So be whatever you want to be in this chapter of life. It is okay to become something completely different. So choosing a life for yourself after 50 and curating a beautiful life after 50. It's not about perfection. It's about choosing joy. It's about choosing peace. It's about choosing experiences that make you feel happy. Those are the things we want to do in this chapter of life. We have limited time, so let's take advantage of it. Let's live a life of happiness through curating a beautiful life for ourselves. Doesn't take money. It's not going to be perfect. It's what you want to do, and it is okay. I started curating a beautiful life for myself about 2 years ago, and I could not be happier. And I hope you start the journey as well. Well, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And do me a favor, comment below and let myself and the audience know if you are curating a beautiful life for yourself, or if you're going to start, and what would be the first thing that you would do to curate this life for yourself. We have one life to live, so make it worth your time. Thanks for watching. I hope you give me a thumbs up if you like the video. Join the community. I would love to have you. I would really love to have you. We have voices. We need to be seen, and we need to be heard. Because women over 50 plus, we aren't going anywhere. We're just getting better and better. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.